Bob is a first-time caller out of Pennsylvania. Bob, you are on the air, Bob.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey, Bob.
I got amazing.
Amazing.
I got a couple questions for you, man.
Okay.
I hear you talking a lot. I hear you saying a lot of things. Mainly two questions.
Okay.
So my first question leads off from what you were saying earlier about the blacks and how they can't.
What's wrong with
get a
the
hold of
blacks?
themselves. Yeah, they can't get a hold of themselves because they're too busy worrying about the Jews.
The blacks worry about the whites.
They're the whites. That's what it is, the whites. The whites can't get a hold of themselves because they can't control the blacks because they're too busy worried about the Jews. So I want to ask you a couple questions about that.
Yes.
You said that they shouldn't be worried about the Jews at all.
Who?
My question is the
Who
whites
should-
or anybody.
Right.
Anybody.
Right.
Anybody.
Yeah.
Why? Well, they killed Jesus. Why are you protecting them so bad?
Who killed
why are
Jesus?
you the Jews? As far as I'm concerned, so as far as I hear my whole life, the Jews killed Jesus.
But
The
Jesus
Jews
is not
instructed the Romans
dead.
to kill Jesus.
Do you believe Jesus is dead?
Besides all that, why are you protecting them so hard? They ran COVID. They killed Kennedy.
Do you
They
believe?
don't admit that they have weapons of
Bob,
mass
let's do it
destruction?
one at a time, Bob. Let's do it one at a time. Do you believe Jesus is dead?
Yeah, I believe he died on the cross for my sins.
He's not dead. He's alive.
And where is he?
In you.
He's in me.
Yeah.
Is he also in the Jews?
Yes. Yes.
Well, they don't believe that. They believe that he already came back.
You don't believe
They
it
believe
either.
something
You don't
completely
believe that
different.
he's in you either.
Regardless of whether I believe that or not, that has nothing to do with the fact of
Do
what
you
the
believe
control over
that-
the world that they have.
Do you
And if-
believe that?
how much?
Bob, let's one at a time. Don't rush. Slow down. Do you believe that he's in you?
Spiritually, yes.
Do you believe Jesus is in you?
In spirit, yes.
And why do you believe that?
I believe that because it's just something I feel.
What? So what now?
I just feel that. It's a
His-
belief. You ask me if I believe, I believe.
Well,
It
belief
doesn't require a lot of proof.
is not Jesus being in you is not a feeling. You can't feel it.
You asked me if I believe.
Right.
Is that
you
correct?
did.
That-
So
believing
knowing
doesn't
now
have a lot
that
of
he's
proof.
not in you, do you have a right to be mad at the Jews if he's not in them too, as well?
That's an assumption that I'm mad at the Jews. My mad at the Jews has nothing. I don't have a vote in any of that. I can't be mad at something that's out of my control. But I do see what's going on.
Are you mad
Now
at
let
the
me ask you a
Jews?
question. Well, how could I be mad at something that's out of my control?
Are
No,
you-
I'm not mad at them. Let me ask you something.
You say you're not
I
angry at
want to know
them?
why. I have no anger towards them, but I see what's going on.
But
and
then
I
why
can't
do you
ignore what's going
why
on.
do you make the statement about them killing Jesus then? Why is that important to you?
It's not just Jesus. They bomb hospitals. They
Why
kill
is
babies. It's the death
why
toll
is that
counting.
important to you that they killed Jesus in?
Why are you ignoring the fact that
I'm
there's a
gonna let
genocide
you
going
get
on
to all
in
the
the
other
rest of the
stuff you're
world?
trying to say. Why is that important to you that they killed Jesus? Why is that important to you?
I think you misunderstood the question. It's not important to me.
Then why
They did
is it
that.
even on your mind then?
I've been told that my entire life, and you brought it up.
I brought what up?
You brought up not paying attention to the Jews.
But I didn't bring up they killed Jesus.
Yeah, I've been told that my entire life.
And you believe
Am I
it.
wrong? Are they wrong?
And you
Was
believe
that
it.
wrong? Was it wrong?
The Jews did not kill Jesus. The Jewish rabbi recommended the military kill Jesus.
I said that in the beginning.
No,
that
you
the
didn't
Jews
say
told
that.
the Romans. I did say the Jews told the Romans to kill Jesus.
Not
yes,
the
I
Jew.
did.
The
You can read-
Jews didn't tell the Romans to do that. The rabbis who were jealous of Jesus told them that.
What were they? Were they Christians or the Jews?
They
Were
were
they Muslims?
Jewish.
Okay, so thank you. The Jews told the Romans to kill Jesus, as I said. Why
Not
are
the
you protecting
Jews,
them?
the rabbi Jews. You make it sound like all the Jews told the Romans to kill Jesus. It was just
Either
the,
way, I wasn't around.
it was
I
just
wasn't around when that happened,
it
so
was
I'm not
just
angry about that.
it was just the
What I am angry.
rabbis.
Well, I'm not even angry about
Can
this.
we
Go
get
back to
that
relate
part
to is the
clear
fact.
so we can move on? It was just the rabbis,
What's that?
right?
Sure, it was Jewish rabbis.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't understand the fact that you
Were
would
the
like me to look
Jews,
the other way.
Jews that are around now, were they around when the rabbis back then told the military to kill Jesus? The Jews that are here now, were they here then?
Nobody lives to be 2,025 years old, Jesse, but I do
So
believe that they are the type of people. Can I
were the
finish?
Jews today around when the Jews of yesterday told the military, the rabbi Jews told the military to kill Jesus? The Jews today, were they around?
Are you asking if somebody's 2,000 years old?
Were the Jews today around when the Jews of 2,000 years ago recommend the military kill Jesus?
Do you want a one-word answer, or would you like me to explain it? Because
Were
I
the
can tell you that
Jews
they
today around when the Jews of those
absolutely.
years, the Jews of today was around?
Are you going to let me tell you yes? Or are you going to interrupt me and ask me the same question? Yes, they were, because those, and I know, the Jewish people love to preserve their bloodline. Am I wrong about that?
But they're not
They love to
around,
preserve their
Bob.
bloodline.
Bob, they're
Because
not
they're not
around. I don't care
2025.
what they
I
love to
told
do
you.
with the blood.
They're not.
But they're not
They're
around,
not 2,000
Bob.
years old.
They're not
Nobody's
around,
2,000
Bob.
years old. Nope.
Are
Can we
you
answer the next question?
white, Bob?
No, Jesse.
What are you?
I'm mixed. Can you?
You mixed with
Nobody
what?
lives to be Does anybody live to be 2,000?
You mixed with what?
Italian, Irish, and African.
So were you around when slavery happened?
No, of course not.
But the
300
blacks
years ago.
blame you for slavery.
Nobody does that. Nobody
yes, they
does.
do. They blame the whites.
I've never heard that come out of
You're
anybody.
lying. You have
me.
heard that. You're lying.
Nobody said that to me.
They may not say it to you one-on-one, but they blame white people for slavery.
Are you going to let me ask any of the questions?
Is that true or not? Is that true or not?
I don't. I've never heard any of my people.
Do the blacks blame the whites for slavery?
If they do, they're wrong, but maybe.
I'm sorry?
There's lots of them. Who knows?
Did you say if they do, they're wrong?
That's impossible, because they know that black
owners. Did you say if they do, they're wrong?
Of course.
See, are you wrong for blaming the Jews of today for something that Jews did 2,000 years ago?
When did I do that?
Are you wrong for doing that?
If I did, I would be wrong.
You did. You said, "Oh, the Jews killed Jesus."
They did. You said it yourself.
Jesus is not even dead, first of all.
So the cross thing was a whole hypothetical, or what?
So what now?
So the cross thing was a whole hypothetical?
What do you mean?
He didn't die. With John 3:16.
You even said that the Jews today are responsible for what the Jews did for 2,000 years ago.
No way.
You
no
did
way.
say
never
that.
Said that.
You did say that.
You're putting words in my mouth because you don't want to answer the question.
Did he say that? Hey, come here.
He said, do you want a one-word answer? He said, do you want a one-word answer about the Jews today being responsible? And he said, with strength and with confidence, you can back it up. He said, yes.
Absolutely, because the bloodline still exists.
So then you're responsible for slavery then. You're absolutely responsible for slavery then.
You can misquote me all you want, but nobody lives to be 2,000 years old. I know I said that.
No, and you said that the Jews are responsible for what happened then.
People that were alive back then are responsible.
Hold on a minute. Can you hold?
Then.
Bob, can you hold?
Sure.
All right,
sure.
Hold on.
Sure.
All right. I want to go back to Bob out of a first-time call out of PA. Bob, thanks for holding. Go ahead.
Hey, Jesse.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I wanted to finish on what we were talking about here.
Okay.
About I don't understand why you have so much love for Israel. I want to clear something up that me and my friend were talking about. The Bible, you say, bless Israel. It does not say bless Israel. It says bless Abraham, which was passed on to his descendants. The nation of Israel was developed in the 40s. It has nothing to do with the biblical terms in Abraham, anything like that. Netanyahu is committing a genocide. They're dropping bombs on hospitals. When I have to look at my phone,
how do you know that?
It does make.
How do you know that?
How do I know that?
Yes.
I don't know that I'm talking to you right now. If you're going to play that game, I know that because I trust the report.
How do you know that Netanyahu is a part of the dream team? Donald Trump, Netanyahu, and Putin. How do you know he's committed genocide?
First off, the word Trump and genocide shouldn't even be in the same paragraph.
How do you know Netanyahu is committed genocide?
Because when the finger is pointed to them and they have the answer for dropping a bomb on a hospital, they say it was an accident.
Bob, how do you know? Bob, how do you know that Netanyahu is committed genocide?
When you claim it was an accident, you take ownership.
Bob,
that's how I know.
You're not telling me how you know Netanyahu is committing genocide. You're not telling me how you know that. Where's your proof?
He's in charge of.
Where's your proof? Ownership. Where's your proof?
He took ownership. He took ownership.
Bob, where's your proof?
About? Out of his mouth. The words out of his mouth.
And so Netanyahu said, "I'm committing genocide."
I heard him take ownership for things that are defined as genocide.
Did he say he committed genocide?
He said he accidentally dropped a bomb on a hospital.
Did he say he committed genocide?
That's what it is. What are you talking about?
Did he say he committed genocide?
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Did he say he committed genocide?
Jesse, he didn't use those words.
Then how do you know he's committed genocide?
Because I have a dictionary, and it's the same throughout all of America.
You don't have any proof that Netanyahu is committing genocide. You're saying things with You're saying things with no proof, Bob.
Why are you? What's your support for killing babies like
Bob,
this, Jesse? Why are you supporting Israel?
Things with no
you
proof.
Can't answer a question. I answered a lot of your questions. I've been on with you for 23 minutes, and you can't answer one question.
You haven't given me any proof.
The original question is, why do you support Israel in such a way?
Bob, how am I supporting
Israel in such a way?
How am I supporting Israel?
Why do you support? Hold on
1 minute. So Bob
genocide?
Bob, hold on.
The whole world's looking?
Bob, hold on.
The whole world's looking.
Hold on, Bob.
The whole world's watching.
I'm going to let you go if you talk over me.
I already know that.
Well, then hold on then. I won't have to let you go. So I want y'all to know Bob said he's committed genocide, referring to Netanyahu. Netanyahu never said he would commit genocide. Bob has no proof that he committed genocide. He's just throwing it out there. And if you listen to that and believe it because Bob said it, you'll go saying the same thing. So what's your other question, Bob?
You must be crazy. How come the UN says he's committing genocide? I didn't say that. That's not my... I didn't say that. I'm not making these accusations.
You said Netanyahu committed genocide with no proof.
That's not my accusation. It is proof. There's proof out there. You denying it. And my question is, why are you denying it?
Bob,
my only question is...
I'll let Bob go. I asked you your proof, Bob. I'm letting Bob go now. And he gave me no proof. What the... 888-7753. See how people just say things and no proof. And then somebody else hear and they'll run with it. And then they'll tell it like they have proof. Like, what the...